Guys, I want to give you an update on the Arrigoni Bridge. A couple of days ago, I got an email from the engineer in Connecticut. So, Mass Connecticut crosses over to two towns or whatever, the Arrigoni Bridge. Good afternoon. The agreement with Figg Bridge inspection for the Arrigoni Bridge project has still not been executed. Thank you for the follow-up on your request, David. So here again is Connecticut, Middletown, Connecticut. That's what I was trying to think of. I keep trying to think Massachusetts. Middletown is where it's connecting, and the other city across the river, obviously. So right now, as it stands, they have not executed the contract agreement with Figg at this point. My guess is Figg is they're probably backpedaling a little bit, and Figg is trying to argue their position to stay in position on the structure as the bridge inspector, representing the state, basically. I find that you saw Texas bounce them, so this Arrigoni Bridge needs to bounce Figg. Right now, they're not executed the contract. They are the winner, but the contract has not been executed. This has been going on for some time now. I think it's getting close, though, because there's another the decision is going to be getting close because they just put another bid out for some extra work towards the approaches, I believe, for this bridge. And what else do I have to add? Well, I've got a FOIA request in with the NTSB. Not sure where it's going to go, but I'm asking for all the field notes, all the photographs they've taken that was not part of the report. I'm asking for all the videos that were taken that are not part of the report. They have 90 days, I think, as I recall, roughly 90 days, and then they can destroy everything besides what was online. That's the end of it. So the FIU bridge will be based on their narratives that they've given us. And you guys know that I don't think the narrative is a crackpot narrative, that Levin just started sliding on its own. They're ignoring the data that says that the bridge had a dip in it. It was sagging while it was still in the impound area, I call it. So that sagging, the engineer said, "Oh, that's okay. That's okay." It wasn't. That's the answer, and the engineer appeared to accept that's okay. And we didn't see any mention of this sagging of why it was okay in the NTSB report. Clearly, you should say, "Tell me, why did you think it's okay that it was sagging? Where did you predict this sagging? Is it predicted in the models?" I don't think it is predicted in the models. In the models, they don't show that red area. They show the models. NTSB showed models, right? OSHA showed models. The Figg engineering showed the model, but the model didn't show the stress in the middle is all bright red. So I'm confused why now the models, why it was okay to say it had just sagging was okay. It's not predicted in the models. So this is, this structure has not been determined what happened. It's not correct. Their final evaluation is just BS. Also, they had to remove, in their theory, they had to remove the post-tension bar number 11. As you guys know, number 11 is 11A. I believe it's A, and B would be the top, upper and lower, however you like to look at it. They had to remove that bar from their formula to cause the imaginary sliding to take place. So they're saying it slipped off of 11. But down in 12, there's no slipping going on. 1 and 2, there's no slipping because it's more substantial. That's BS. And the cracks they didn't address, they said the cracks were structural. They identified the cracks as structural, meaning they're critical, right? And then they did not discount that those critical cracks how would they play a role in this pushing effect? What would happen to the bottom of 11? If for that to happen, you would have to split. Number 11 would be split in half if it was to do this sliding. Say the top of B was let me get you, bear with me.